Train smart.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another quick video here on a gun setup, and this time we're going to be talking about my everyday carry pistol. Okay, as you can see here, I carry a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact. Love this gun. It's my favorite, right? Obviously it's why I carry it, but there's a lot of reasons why I switched to this gun. Number one, the angle of the grip for me, Smith & Wesson, fits me the best and is able or allows me to come up out of a draw and just be at the right angle to align my sights up every time. So for me, Smith & Wesson and their angle of grip is perfect, right? Different companies do different grip angles slightly. Again, you can train, and eventually you'll get there, right? But if you find a gun that just works for you kind of right off the bat, or at least close to it, it's a good bet that that'll be a good gun for you. All right. Also with their grip, guys, they have this really nice textured area. That's a lot of people don't like it because it's like very sandpapery, I guess. But let me tell you, when you guys are in your grip, okay, or when I'm in my grip, this gun does not move in my hands. Okay, I love that. Okay, I don't care necessarily how that feels against my skin. All right, it doesn't annoy me or bother me. Let me just put that out there. But it is enough to where the gun doesn't move in my hand. Okay, sweaty or any other kind of whatever too. Okay, it doesn't move in my hands when I'm shooting. Okay, love that. It's a really nice size for everyday carry for me. As well as it's really almost the same kind of size as a full-size gun too. So I'm kind of getting the best of both worlds of a full size, but being able to carry it and conceal it on an everyday basis. Okay, I really like it. The frame itself is almost the same as their full-size M&P 2.0. It's just got a slightly shorter barrel. Okay, and therefore it gives it that little bit of a better, way to conceal. It's also got a little bit of a shorter grip as well. Again, so a little bit easier to conceal, but everything else is really the same. All right, my full-size M&P 2.0, which is what I have for my home defense, is almost the same gun. It actually fits in the same holsters. It's just got a longer barrel and a longer grip. Okay, so not easier to conceal, but otherwise it's the same gun. Okay, so for me, Smith & Wesson did a nice job with that, so that I can really utilize the same magazines, the same holsters, and have two guns, and it fits in all of that. Okay, I like the magazine part too, because my magazines that go in my full size fit in my compact gun. Okay, that's cool for me. All right, guys, setup. How do I have this gun set up here? All right. First and foremost, guys, above anything else, and if you're not going to do anything other than this is what I suggest. Okay, put a light on your gun. Okay, we talked about that before. Daytime, nighttime, it doesn't matter. You need to have a light on your gun because in any kind of low light situation, you need to be able to identify a target, okay, clearly, without a doubt, okay? No shadows, no shapes, no outlines. That's not what we're shooting at, okay? So you need to have a light on your gun. And yes, even during the day, I don't care, guys, because you never know where you're going to end up in a fight, okay? It could be a low light situation. It could be the middle of the day and you can be inside of a building and the power goes out, whatever, okay? Have a light on your gun. It's super important. If you're not going to do anything else, just put a light on your gun. So when you guys are looking for guns to carry, make sure that it's able to accept some kind of light, okay? Which means it either has a rail mount on the bottom underneath the barrel, or there are lights available that will attach to the trigger guard or whatever, okay? And then furthermore, make sure that that gun with that light will fit or will go into the holster that you were looking at, okay? Most holsters, Kydex holsters, are made for each gun specifically with attachments, so make sure you are going to get something that that company you are looking at will make and it will fit in, okay? Really important. This is all stuff that I learned along the way, where I picked a gun, and then I put a light on it, and I bought all that stuff, and then I was like, okay, now I need a holster, and then I couldn't find holsters that fit those particular things. Okay, so look at all of that before you purchase something. Okay, and make sure you have everything lined up. Okay, I like, again, Tier 1 Concealed. They make their holsters almost for pretty much anything, with most of the big name attachments, lights, and things like that. Okay, and then the only other thing I have on here, guys, is a red dot. Let me talk a little bit about red dots. All right, red dots are not for everyone. Okay, especially if you're just kind of newer or starting out. Do not waste your money and put a red dot on your gun. Okay, don't. You need to learn how to use your iron sights, and you need to be super efficient with those iron sights before you can upgrade to a red dot. Okay, red dots are a different aiming system in general. All right, they're an all or nothing kind of sight, which means when you come out of your holster and you come up on target, that red dot's either going to be there or it's not. Okay, it's that small of a, and if you're off just a little bit, you're not even going to see the dot in your sight, which means now you're adjusting, looking for your dot, which takes even longer than adjusting iron sights. Okay, so when I say you need to be efficient with your iron sights, what I mean is you need to have alignment, sight alignment with iron sights every time you come out of the holster, okay, before you can move onto a red dot, because it's going to be the same thing. You need to be in that position. You need to have that lined up every time you come out of the holster. Otherwise, that red dot's not going to be there, and you're going to be in trouble. Okay, remember, the first round out of your gun is the most important round of your life. Okay, so don't think that, you know, I want to get a gun that has a red dot and a light and all this other stuff because I want to be cool or whatever and everybody else has it. Yes, it is a big thing. It's a kind of growing thing, especially on pistols now. But it's the people that have been shooting with iron sights for a long time are the ones that are doing that. Okay, and if they're not, they're making a mistake. All right, guys. I just recently started using red dots on my pistols, okay? And I've been shooting for 18 plus years, all right? So it's practice, practice, practice with those iron sights, all right? Making sure that you are completely efficient with having sight alignment out of the holster. I'm not sight picture, I'm talking about sight alignment out of the holster before you can think about putting a red dot on your pistol. All right, guys? Really, really important. Okay. Also, if your red dot fails, you still have iron sights on your gun, so you need to be able to utilize your iron sights. All right, really important. I would say, and that's it. Okay, on my gun here, everything else is factory, guys. I don't do anything else to my gun here. All right, I like factory. Okay, it's just you get something that's out of the box, you know, easy for you to shoot, and you can be efficient with it. Like it's where you should stay. You don't need to spend all this money changing triggers and this and that and everything else on there. Okay, be smart about your buys, guys. Spend that money on ammunition and training. Okay, ammunition and training versus souping up your guns. All right, that's unnecessary. And in today's day and age, or this world that we live in, train, okay, and buy ammunition and stock up on ammunition. That's what's most important. All right, buy a stock gun that's going to work for you and you can be efficient with, and put a light on it, and that's it. Okay, and then from there you can, you know, put a red dot on it if you want to. Otherwise, leave it iron sights, put a light on it, leave it stock, pay for some training, and pay for some ammunition. All right, guys. That's my setup for my personal defense gun. This is what I carry every day with me. A good holster along with this setup is key for concealing and drawing and all those good things. Alright, guys, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button down below for me. Comment and share if you have any questions about the stuff that you've seen here or what we talked about. Leave them down below and I will get back to you. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps us out and we are growing, which is awesome. Super excited. but we want to keep going as well. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, toggle that bell, make sure notifications are set to all so that you guys get notified every time we post a video and when we go live on YouTube. We'll see you guys next time. Be ready, train smart.